All right, everybody, keep it going for Dennis Reed.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? Make some noise, and a lot of noise for everybody that's gone up tonight to entertain you on this windy and blustery thing. But I quit drinking 3 years ago. I'm a hell of a cokehead back in the day. I don't do it now because the shit will literally kill you. But it used to be when you'd ask a bartender for coke, what the fuck? For $1, I had a coke. You know what? I thought that was funny when I was fucking sitting there thinking about that joke. Anyways, my name is Dennis James Hawthorne Norman Reed. I hail from the frozen wasteland of Alaska. Now I live here. I went to an Iron Maiden concert in 2013 in the middle of the winter in California, and I was like, what's up with the sun going up and down? That's pretty fucking fancy. And infrastructure and all that good shit is awesome. I don't really know what I'm going to talk about tonight, but to be honest with you, I never do. I will say this, when we asked Owen what his favorite porn was, he said stepmom porn. That's just because you're fucking lazy. That's all the porn now. Which is crazy, because I had a stepmom, and I did not know that if I was just sitting on the couch jerking off while she was doing laundry, she'd blow me. No, my mom got me to school every day, made me lunch. Not like that, Owen. And was a really nice lady. Loved my dad, I guess. Anyways, dude to dude, it's been a weird mic. I can feel it in the air. This is something. I think maybe it's the wind taking all the jokes away. Yes, you have a pleasant evening. Thank you for walking out on my set. No, I won't take it personally at all. I love your hat, sir. I was kidding. Anyways, I didn't recognize Jeremy. He's got teeth now. That tripped me the fuck out, dude. I was like, dude, who is this dude? Like, really freaked me out, man. Could be the acid. No. Yeah, man, I'm a recovered drug addict. I used to do a lot of cocaine, a lot. I'm a 90s kid, okay? I used to smoke crack. This is why I still have my teeth. Unlike these lithium suckers running around with their baby carriages in our town, fucking stealing everything, including my gas. I had to put a locking gas cap on it, which with the amount of weed I smoke, I forget it's on there all the time, and I'm just spinning it. Like, why won't you come off? Which is a lot like my girlfriend. Anyways, I used to smoke a lot of crack, like a lot to where when, what's his name, Charlie Sheen was like, 7-gram rocks. I was like, dude, you're rich and that's all you smoke? I used to smoke like that shit in a 4-foot graphics bong. I smoked so much crack, I'd be constantly like, is somebody gonna answer that fucking phone? What is that ringing noise? Oh, that's your heart, you're gonna die. Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, you put baking soda in your refrigerator and put lithium batteries in there and see which one's gonna keep your shit fresh. Now look, I don't got the best teeth in the world. I know. But, I mean, they kind of look like they're going through a rough divorce. Right now they're just separated. But I have them. I still have them. The ones you can see anyways. The ones in the back, they're wrecked. They're gone. It's from that crack pipe. The glass dick. Hashtag glass dick. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, I'm going to talk about drugs. I don't care how old you are. Welcome to the bar. Welcome to the bar. I've eaten enough acid where I tried to pet a moose once because I thought it was a pig. My friends are like, do not pet that pig, it is huge, look at its rack. Which could be a female joke, hashtag female joke, but it's not. For my older friends, when I say hashtag, I also mean # and or tic-tac-toe, you know? We used to have different meanings for it. It used to be that you could put the X here and an X there and you'd always win the game, and now you get your ass canceled if you say the wrong thing. So many words I can't say anymore. I come from the mountains of Alaska, okay? We didn't know any better. I didn't realize what a racist piece of shit I was until I moved here. And then I was like, oh, everything I've ever thought or said is wrong. And I made changes, because that's what you do in a society. You make changes, you become a better person, you keep the shit in your head until you accidentally say it at your best friend's wedding. But it's okay, she was a whore. Nobody cared. She was a whore. I mean, you pay for it in the long run anyways. Child support will get you, I'll tell you what. I got 5 kids. Again, cocaine, when you're bored 9 months out of the year in Alaska, there is nothing else to do. And some people are like, when I do cocaine, I can't even get up. Do not do drugs, okay? Just don't do it. This is your pre-intervention right here. This is what you turn out to be. I got 5 fucking kids. 5 amazing kids. One of them's a ginger. I used to have 2 blood red streaks that ran through my beard, which I know is not here right now. I shaved it off because I have a new girlfriend, and I'm trying to see at what limit that she'll see my face before she runs. But yeah, the little ginger stole my thing. Actually, speaking of cocaine and my son, yeah, it goes together just fine. So he posted this the other day because I said, it smells like snow outside. It does. I'm from Alaska. I'm telling you, it's coming, motherfuckers. Don't spin your tires. Slow down. Leave early for work. Or better yet, buy an Uber because y'all can't drive. Anyways, my son Logan, my beautiful little baby boy, wrote this on Facebook. Said after I said that, he goes, I'm surprised that my dad left Alaska. A bunch of white powder on the ground. Sounds like his dream. And then below that, he said, respectfully, of course. Of course. And then his grandma was like, you shouldn't say that. I was like, fuck that, dude. That is hilarious. The last time I was up there for my dad's funeral, I know, he was 70, he was a badass motherfucker. But I took him and his brother to a band practice. I'm a metalhead. I sing metal. It's what I do generally. This is only because, as everybody mentioned, it's therapy. I can't afford therapy. I just want to tell you my problems and hope you go home and fucks up your head more than mine. But he took 5 of my friends aside and started telling my dad abandoned me jokes, and they were hilarious. I started crying a little bit. It was sad. I had sex with a bear once. Not like a hashtag bear. It's like when you're 14 in Alaska, it's kind of a, the test your manhood thing that your dad makes you do. Other people's dads didn't make them do it, but mine did. I've also eaten a liver out of a moose. That was fun. You know what it tastes like? Raw fucking moose liver. It's not pleasant. It's not pleasant at all. And you're crying. He doesn't care. He's a Vietnam fucking war veteran. He also caught me, He caught me smoking weed through the scope of 30-06 while we were moose hunting once. Because I was smoking cigarettes, and he's like, "You're scaring away the game. Get out of here." So I jumped on my big red 3-wheeler. Anybody remember the big red 3-wheeler? Yeah, remember how we all had that one friend, Tim, who can't walk now? I'm going to go to the top of the hill. You got my beer. Ah, you spilled all my beer, and now you can't walk. I'm glad you can't walk. Coors Light is a precious commodity. But yeah, man, so I get on my 3-wheeler. I fucking drive away from the dude. I'm off in the woods smoking down, and I look across the mountain, and I'm like, man, why is there a star right fucking there? That is a weird place. That was where I realized that motherfucker was scoping me through his fucking gun. Could have ended me right there. I didn't go back to camp for many hours that night. I just kind of drove around on my 3-wheeler trying to kill myself. I pooped next to a bear once. You ever done that? You know the age-old question, does a bear poop in the woods? Well, I fucking don't anymore. That was terrifying. First off, this is Alaska, okay? People that made The Hobbit go to Alaska for vacation. New Zealand is gorgeous. Alaska, well, people live there. It traps you. You go there in the summer and you're like, oh my God, it's gorgeous. And then 9 months of winter later and your 7th domestic violence charge, you're like, I need to get the fuck out of here. We have more serial killers and rapists per capita of any state ever. So maybe Texas, but they hide it better because I think they feed them to the tigers. I don't know. Texas is out of control with their tiny little state. Anyways. I also had a lady once tell me that, how come you guys are so cold if you float right next to Hawaii? And I was like, oh my God. No, that's just on the maps, man. We're like Canada light. Our state capital is Juneau, which is like just people accidentally wound up from Seattle there. It's not Alaska at all. You grow up, this is bear fur. Actually, it's not even a beard. This joke works better when I have a beard. I don't have a beard right now. I'm in love again, I think. I think this chick, I don't know what her problem is, but she seems to really, really like me. She's always asking me questions about myself and everything else. It dawned on me the other day, she is from Roswell. Did I say that right? Roswell, New Mexico, where the aliens come from. And I think they're trying to recruit me back to my home planet. But I don't want to go there because we don't have gravity. I like it here on this planet where I could say funny stuff and bomb terribly on stage, which seems to be the theme today. It's fine. It's fine. I don't really care. Joe's on mushrooms wandering off in a windstorm somewhere, so I'm just going to keep fucking talking. I have a question. Remember when all the homeless people used to fucking, push shopping carts, right? And my gypsy ass thinks that I could put a tarp on that, it could be a home, but now they've all got baby carriages. Why are they pushing baby carriages everywhere? First off, if you look at one of those and there's an actual baby in there, you need to fucking call somebody right away, because that is not their baby. And everybody knows that once a tweaker touches the baby, the mama won't take it back to the house. It could be birds. Normally right now I'd start ranting about penguins, but I'm giving up on penguins. Although there's a bunch of strangers here, so I'll give you a one-liner. What does a baby and an Etch-a-Sketch have in common? Anyone? If you shake them hard enough, they reset. Well, I used to have 6 kids, whatever. I'm poor, man. My kids call fucking Top Ramen empty soup because you can put 7 packets in that water and just boil it and be like, there you go. They keep admitting I'm their dad. I don't know why. That little redhead, though, he's got potential. He's got potential. Funny little fucker. He's not getting any Christmas presents this year because his daddy's a cokehead. Well, whatever. What's funny is none of my kids do drugs. None of them. Not one. My daughter's got a bachelor. I bought her first house at 21. She was born on birth control, that little over fucking achiever. Fucking slipped right past that ID like, whatever, I'm in there. And then she ate her fucking twin in utero. Yeah, she used to have a big toe that grew out of her back. That was all that was like. We used to play this little piggy, and this little piggy's a mutant fucking freak. Cost me 48% of my income. Actually, now I think about it, her dead sister is way nicer about it. Yeah. Oh, don't cry for her. She never made it. She's like, woo. Her sister ate her. She's a powerful little thing. So penguins, what the fuck? All right, we'll talk about penguins. For anybody in here like penguins? No? Good. Oh my God, you were my favorite crowd ever. They're fucking cocky motherfucky, Thomas Friday. They're fucking... Should have been named Thomas Thursday. That's not funny. I don't know why you laughed at that. No, but penguins, man, they're a cocky asshole birds. I like watching a lot of National Geographic while smoking weed. And one day this thing on the penguins came out. I'm like, oh yeah, penguins, cool, whatever, happy feet, and fucking they're cool. First off, they're not really birds. They can't fly. Have you ever heard somebody say, I want to be as free as a penguin? No, you don't, because they can't fly. They slide around on their bellies. A lot of the penguins go out in the ocean and they go hunt for food and they bring the food back. Meanwhile, there's this other penguin back here. He just goes around and steals all the nicest rocks from all the other penguins' nests and builds this really shiny, blinky, fucking badass fucking nest. And then the female penguins come out and they're just like waddling up to him and like, oh, we're gonna go hang out with Jake. Jake's a good penguin name, right? Yeah. You know, they're fucking disgusting creatures. They all puke in each other's mouth and they make a terrible noise. And my favorite thing about penguins is when an orca gets a hold of one of those little fuckers and treats him like a fucking chew toy, like a dog, just like slamming him back and forth, blood everywhere. Now, would I have sex with the penguin? That's not really important. It would be like a hate sex thing, you know. Hold their little weird wings back. They're not really wings, they're just overgrown flippers. I mean, if you're gonna evolve from a dinosaur, at least have the courtesy to learn how to fucking fly. That's all I'm saying about that. I wish I was on mushrooms right now. I just deal with this chaos in my brain all the fucking time. So tweakers, how much time are you gonna give me?
You have a couple minutes.
Woo! All right, tweakers. Let's get back to these motherfuckers. I think we are missing out on one of the best possible workforces. How y'all doing? You're missing out on a comedy show. You have a good day. I love your tiara. El Satan.
This is not a comedy show. This is an open mic.
Oh my God. I get corrected on that every time. Because if it's a comedy show, I'd be getting paid right now. So.
If it was a comedy show, you wouldn't be up there right now.
Oh! Joe Rogers. Jesus, if he didn't know how to turn shit into anything. Anyways. We need to gather these tweakers up. Like, I would love to see cops on horseback beating them down with sticks. That would make me so happy inside. Like, let's bring that back. But we need to gather, think about it. It's a workforce that doesn't eat. They don't sleep. You could give them a Fallout 4-esque pile of anything, and they could build a meth pipe out of it. Anything. You got a blender, a broken lawnmower, and a hammer. Meth pipe. I say we send them over to Ukraine. Like, think of it this way. When you're going to the 7-Eleven at 3 a.m. in the morning to get your 14-meat fucking pizza, I want to know what those other 7 meats are. I'm pretty sure they're ex-7-Eleven employees. But anyways, and one of these tweakers comes shambling at you, asking you if you've got $1, which obviously I do. It's terrifying. Now imagine a horde or a gaggle. What would you call a bunch of tweakers running at you? A disgrace. Anyways, and they're coming at you, and like the Russians would just run, and then we'd have some problems. We'd have like Sergeant Tweaker over here trying to trade a tank for some fucking Russian-grade meth, right? But at the same time, they'd be over there still in their little furry hats and making a bunch of little meth pipe cozies, which would be nice. Like when I did drugs, dude, the rule was like, okay, I pawned my TV, I pawned my mom's TV, I pawned all my stuff. But I've kept most of when my teeth started falling out, like with the first time one of my teeth falls out, I'm gonna quit doing that drug. And I've done meth before, trust me, look at me. I might be on it right now. How you doing? I like your hair. This is all fake. It's not even mine, I stole it from a dead tweaker. Huh? Yeah?
Keep going.
Oh, keep going? All right.
We're going to squeeze every little bit we have a Rott out right now.
All right, well, let's talk about squeezing shit out. So I'm in the woods in Alaska, and I got to take a shit. I don't want to go back because I'm pretty sure my dad's going to kill me because he just caught me smoking weed for the first time through the scope of his rifle. So I'm going to do what you do. I get off my 3-wheeler, which I had a 30-06. Anybody know what a 30-06 is? Very powerful fucking rifle. You could kill just about, you'll get yourself one. You'll enjoy it. You can take out anything. Take out a tweaker with it. I think you get 3 a year. I don't know. So I'm sitting there. This is Alaska. This is where I was going earlier when my brain went left. And I'm getting in the position. You know, it's not like you got an outhouse or nothing. You're up against a tree. It's beautiful. All right. You could hear the birds out there chirping. You could hear the squirrels out there nutting. That's what our squirrels sound like. I don't know why they sound like little AK-47s, but they do. And it's beautiful. Okay. You're just sitting there and you're like, all right, this is nice. This is nice. And all of a sudden I look over from about me to you. And there is a fucking grizzly bear. The big one. The giant. Not like, hey, I'm Big Ben, let's be friends. Like a fucking apex predator less than 12 feet away from me. By the way, in that situation, you don't poop. You don't, nothing happens. You don't poop, you don't breathe, you don't have blood that moves through your body anymore. You just sit there and you contemplate how quickly and awfully you're gonna die. And they say play dead when a bear comes around, but you're not gonna have to play anything. And I remember I looked over at him and all the animals, everything just went shh. There was no noise, because they're like, oh, this dude's gonna get fucked up. And I looked over at the bear, and I looked him right in the fucking eye, and I recognized something, almost a human emotion, something that I think all of the creatures on this planet share, and it was disgust. It's just like, dude, you are shitting on my floor right now. So, does a bear shit in the woods? Maybe. I haven't shit since 1997. I think I'm going to end you on that, because everything else I say beyond this gets to a level of offensiveness that I don't feel like talking about, and I'm still trying to get over the fact that Jeremy has teeth now that trip me out. I did not recognize you when you sat next to me, dude. I was like, who the fuck is this dude? Stop, don't act like you know me. Anyways, Hell Satan, be really cool to your bartender. Tip him a lot. We do have a tip bucket for comedy and Kitsap. That's the only way that Joe can afford all the mushrooms that he shovels down his fucking gullet. And we love you all. Thank you for listening, and have a good night. Bye.
All right. Thank you, Dennis Reed.